What's going on, everybody? So I've been feeling like as a collective there is a big major shift that's going on. You guys pay attention because there is a whole new thing of COVID that is spreading right now called the Delta variant or whatever the case may be. And I'm hearing that this variant is actually a lot stronger when it comes to the younger age. As y'all know, last year it was attacking a lot of the older people who had health issues right off bat. You know, so if you was already dealing with respiratory stuff and asthma and things like that, and cold, you was very likely to get COVID. And so now there is a new strand that emerged supposedly from Peru. Y'all know that they say whatever. They say whatever where things existed and all this different type of stuff. But supposedly there is a whole totally different strand called the Delta variant, and supposedly that is a lot stronger. I'm noticing on the West Coast a lot of people are beginning to get diagnosed with that. It's beginning to spread in Texas, those regions, Vegas, Las Vegas, California, Arizona, those areas. So keep an eye out for this variant. But Pete, here they was already talking about a second wave, and I feel like they was talking about this second wave a little too soon. How you guys talking about a second wave and we already in the first wave? And you know, you will hear people on the news say like, okay, you know, like, well, you know, yeah, there's a second wave that's gonna come, but however, it's probably not gonna come right now. Well, it's here right now, a year later. And so I just wanna really think about that. First and foremost, let's talk about the sun. Let's talk about this iffy summer weather. I'm on the East Coast. I don't know how the weather is for you guys where you are, but it has been very rainy. It has been very cloudy, and I know that they're trying to block the sun off bat. They're definitely trying to block the sun because it's like we barely have sunny days like for a whole week consistently. It's always some type of rain. It's always some type of tropical something going on, right? And so we have to really be aware of what's going on, because at the end of the day, I'm beginning to really notice some major shifts. Well, yeah, it is shifting, but I'm noticing some major shift that's also happening as a collective conscious. A lot of people are beginning to protect their energy. We're beginning to set up boundaries. We're beginning to be more observant. We're beginning to tap in more into our own senses and feelings and thoughts, and I think that a lot of this has to do with our avatars upgrading. We are upgrading as a people. We are upgrading as a species, and they know that the sun has a big role to play in our overall life. The sun is what sustains us. It's what gives us life. All of us, not just humans, plants, everything on this earth that is breathing, that you see is thriving, is because of the sun. The sun is the main energy source for us. So when you hear people like Bill Gates, or who was it Bill Gates? I don't quote me completely, but when you hear people like Bill Gates talking about, you know, they're trying to block the sun, because why? It's affecting y'all. It's not affecting y'all in a good way, but it's affecting us in a good way. And so, you know, the electromagnetic waves that are coming from the sun naturally is upgrading our being. It's upgrading our own electromagnetic field. That this is some type of dome, or I would say is some type of like force field that we are in. And so I just want us to really be aware of the things that are going to start manifesting and going to start unfolding between natural disasters, and between shifts in the government, between them really pushing these, you know, that thing, B word or whatever. But yeah, we know that these things are really going to start being pushed and being shown to us more and more that they're really serious. And so I want us to be mindful of that. I want us to be mindful of our kids, especially the internet, and give the internet time that we give our kids, cutting it down, you know, really that screen time, you know, not allowing them to have access to the tablet as much, all of, like, as far as the hours of the day is concerned. Just really paying attention to these kids, because, you know, they are more powerful than us. Their bodies is a lot more advanced than us. It's just developing now still, so we don't see everything. But the internet is something that is based off of our intellect, and it is a constant pull. And you know that these V word, they have nanoparticles in them that actually recreate a program within our own bodies, our own bloodstream, and nanoparticles is technology. So it's pretty much synthetic versus and natural combined together to create this for us that we now put into our bodies. And our bodies would naturally destroy this type of foreign object, because it is something that is foreign to our body. So our natural body defense would destroy something like that. But because of the way that they create the nanoparticle around it, it actually sends a code to our bodies to not destroy itself, but to then now begin to multiply, and now begin to create more. It's like it goes into you, and now it's transforming. So if it's transforming your cells, that means that your body is changing into something completely different, into a different chemical base than what your body is used to. So at the end of the day, all of these things matter. All of these things are signs of things to come. I'm not gonna say it's the end of the world, because I really don't believe that. I don't believe that this earth is about to end anytime. It's gonna get destroyed. Yes, I do. I don't think it's gonna be in our lifetime. I don't think it's gonna be in our kids' lifetime. Well, it might be in our kids' lifetime. It might be. I could possibly see that more than I could see it in our life. I do feel like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of different fake alien invasion things happening, because I do believe that the aliens is here. I was watching a movie on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, definitely watch this movie, The Tomorrow War. It's really good, because I feel like this is something that is really happening right now, and that, you know, these extraterrestrial beings, or whatever the case may be, have been here amongst us all along. But it's pretty much a movie that talks about, you know, a war that's 30 years in the future, and they're recruiting people from now to go fight this war, and pretty much as humans we're losing the war. And so when they come back, they discover that, well, you know, like, why do we have to wait until these species have landed? Because technically they're supposed to have landed 10 years from now. But there was no evidence, no proof of them coming out the sky. There was nothing like that. And so they started to wonder, like,